this is Busy Drawing Mom. I'm starting out with the Jordana lip stain in Cranberry Crush and putting that over my lips. And then now I'm adding the NYC Expert Last Lip color in Air Kiss. The video actually does not do these colors justice. All of the pinks are much more brightly pigmented. The next thing I'm going to do is add my lip pencil. And this lip pencil is Prestige Lip Liner in Amore. I am now brushing out my brows so that I can fill them in as I see fit. And I'm actually using a Rimmel eyeliner pencil to fill in my brows, but you can use whatever you like that you think looks good. After filling them in, I am going to take a powder shadow from an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette with many cool colors in it. And I am choosing the shade that you see here. After I get it open, struggle, there we go, a nice dark brown, and just kind of filling that in. I like the look of powder on my brows, rather than harsher lines. Then I'm really clumsy, but that's okay. I don't expect everything to be perfect. Now time for cheeks. This is actually called Love and Beauty. It's from Forever 21. It's cream cheek blush. And I love that it is supposedly cruelty-free. Due to the nature of the video, you can't see it, but this is actually really bright, and it makes you look like a clown when you first put it on, but that's okay, because that is what blending is for. I'm also using this kind of as an eyeshadow base to go underneath more pinks that I will put on top of it. So I'm patting that in with my fingers. Cream beauty products are kind of tricky to put on, so just get your fingers dirty. Here I'm using a figure 8 motion to kind of really blend that, and then going ahead and buffing out more of the apples in my cheeks. And I have pretty big cheeks, so I'll make sure I get that in there really good. And I'm taking away a lot of the clown-like harshness and taking the time to buff this. Next I'm going to add a Jordana blush color in Blushing Rose and put that on top. And then after that, I will be applying my Almay Smart Shade CC Concealer and Brightener, and it's supposed to conform to your correct shade. This is a medium. It's a shame that they don't make any for darker shades, because they really should. I really like the product, and I actually find it very comparable to the Almay Wake Up Concealer. That's one of my favorite concealers, and then you don't have to use the Brightener and Corrector. I'm now putting concealer on top of the corrector that I just applied, and looking for any spots that either may be red or just random spots that I don't think should be there that I want to conceal. And making sure that I'm patting that in good with my fingers. I did not use foundation for this look. This is L'Oreal Translucide Loose Powder, which I'm going to put over the brightener and the corrector that I have just applied. Some people say loose powder makes you look ashy. I haven't found that to be the case with this. And this is a light, and this is the look. Now moving on, this is actually a homemade highlighter. I took an eyeshadow I really liked, I broke it, and I put it into this palette, and I am now highlighting my under eye and over my brow with this, as well as a couple of other places. I love just the nice sheen that it gives on my cheeks. Down the nose. A little bit more buff on the cheeks. Now I'm moving into this pink shade from my e.l.f. palette that I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to pat that on my eyelids. and then blend it in. It is a lot more vibrant than it looks here. I could have made it even more vibrant, perhaps by wetting it, but I did not. So, and this is on top of the cream shade, the cream blush that I've already put on my legs. And here you can see the pink coming in. And that is my husband in the background, or was. I'm now adding a shade from a Rimmel palette. It's a light frosty pink shade from the trio called Sapphire Moonstone. Really getting that just in my inner lid and tear ducts. Next, this is a Covergirl eye enhancer in Swiss Chocolate, and I'm using a smudge brush to kind of outline my outer V. I just think pink and brown looks really pretty together. Facebook, excuse me. Now I'm going back into my e.l.f. palette and finding a lighter brown shade. If you can hear that, that's my stomach. Sorry, that's awkward. Anyways, brushing more into my crease here. And then choosing a highlighter shade and taking this blending brush that I actually got from my Ipsy Glam bag. It's one of my favorite blending brushes. I'm kind of putting that right as a highlight under my brow bone and a little bit in my tear duct. I like how the lighter highlights really bring out a sparkle in my eyes. And then I'm going into that highlight shade under my brow bone was actually Daybreak from Clinique on top of that, and now I'm lining with the same Rimmel pencil that I did my brows with. Sorry, that moved kind of quickly. I also like going ahead and putting in the cat eye shape that I want to do from the bottom lid because I feel like it helps me follow it from the top. Lining the top with black liner. And everyone knows liner can take a while, so I'm taking my time, really going off of that corner that I already forged with my under eye line and filling in any gaps. Moving on back to that bright pink, I'm going to put some of that underneath my lid on the bottom, just for a little extra pink. Sorry, Facebook again. And then I'm going to go back and layer that back on top. Makeup is a lot, just like painting, a lot of things you just have to kind of blend and layer over and over to get just the look you want. And that is okay, as long as it looks good. So putting that back onto my satisfaction. And a little more of that frosty pink in the inner parts. And then now I am using the L'Oreal Infallible Blackbuster Liquid Eyeliner. It's supposed to last 8 hours. I like how it glides on, looks pretty good. I'm going to take my time with this and then kind of fill in that cat eye a little bit at the end when I get to it. I'm going back with the same brush I used for the translucent powder, cleaning up anything under there and adding my NYC Big Bold Curl mascara. And mascara also something you have to take time with so that you don't get black streaks all over the look that you just did. So I'm doing my mini eye tricks and my mini mascara faces, which look pretty ridiculous, but it gets the job done cleanly. And this is the last step before we're ready to go wherever it is that we are going with this look. I'd imagine wearing this with maybe a black dress and just really playing up the lips and cheeks, or maybe a pink top and black skirt and sparkly heels. And this is the finished look. I hope you enjoy. And check out my friend Kimberly Carthage. She is doing a Think Pink look for deeper skin tones. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe if you like what you see so that I can put more looks on.